こんにちは。今日は Quiz about country names in Japanese with Roma-ji. Before we start learning about country names in Japanese, here is a question. How many countries are there in the world now? A. About 100, 100. Or B. About 200, 200. 答えは B. About 200, 200 です。Actually, when I searched for the answer, there was not one clear answer. One of the answers I bumped into online is this one. And this one says, while the number is disputed for political reasons, 196 is the best answer because 193 member states and 2 observer states are in the United Nations. 195 countries are recognized by the United States. While not recognized as an independent nation by US or UN, Taiwan meets the requirements for independent country status. Sounds complicated. So, the number of countries in the world is really a political matter. The number is various depending on which source you use. After all, what we can say is that currently there are about 200 countries in the world. Now, about country names in Japanese. So when you write the country names in Japanese, which letters do you use? Hiragana or katakana? 答えはカタカナです。Then, how is katakana used in Japanese? As you might know already, the katakana is used for words borrowed from other languages. And country names are from other languages, so these names are written in katakana. There are exceptions for most of the things, and there are 2 countries which are not written in katakana. Which countries are they? The hint is both of them are very close to Japan geographically. They are China and Korea. Chinese people use kanji letters, of course, and Korean people used to use kanji letters as well. So both country names are written in kanji, like this. China is 中国 and Korea is 韓国 in Japanese. Actually, the formal name of China is People's Republic of China, which is 中華人民共和国. So, 中国 is its abbreviation. Okay, let's move on to other country names. First one is this one. オーストラリア. オーストラリア. What country is it? Can you guess from the sound? It is Australia. Wait a minute. When you hear the name Australia in Japanese, can you hear R sound in it? No, you don't, do you? Lari in Australia is written with the alphabet R, as you can find the letters on Katakana chart. But how do they actually sound? Australia. It almost sounds like L, doesn't it? So there is no R sound in Japanese, even though it is written on hiragana or katakana chart. So the sounds under R on hiragana or katakana chart are la, li, lu, le, lo. Not ra, ri, ru, re, ro, but la, li, lu, le, lo. In English, there is L sound and R sound, but there are no such sounds in Japanese. And Japanese la, li, lu, le, lo sounds much closer to L sound, not R sound. The food, curry and rice, is very popular in Japan. And do you know what it is called? It's not curry and rice, but kare rice. Yes, it is kare rice. Wow. Anyway, so that's why Australia is pronounced Australia. Yes, much closer to L sound. Australia in Japanese. Okay, the next country name is America. America. What is it? Yes, of course it is America, the USA. Next one is Canada. Canada. What is it? Yes, of course, Canada. Next one is Brazil. Brazil. What is it? It is Brazil. Next one might be a little bit tricky. Okay, next one is イギリス。イギリス。何ですか? It is the UK. Can you guess where the sound イギリス comes from? It comes from English. English, 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 English. Make sense? Okay, next one is ギリシャ。ギリシャ。何ですか? It is Greece. Next one is ポルトガル。ポルトガル。何ですか? It is Portugal. Next one is トルコ。トルコ。何ですか? It is Turkey. Next one is ベトナム。ベトナム。何ですか? It is Vietnam. English name Vietnam starts with V sound, but there is no V sound in Japanese. Therefore, it is pronounced Vietnam in Japanese. If your name has V sound, like Vincent or Vicky, then how do Japanese people call you? Yes, Vincent-san and Vicky-san. The last one is ドイツ。ドイツ。何ですか? It is Germany. So Germany is ドイツ in Japanese. And where does the sound ドイツ come from? If you know German language, you know the answer. The word German in German language is Deutsch. So the sound ドイツ comes from the German sound. Now let's enjoy some trivial question. Only 2 countries have a square flag in the world. Swiss, Switzerland, and which country? 何ですか？答えは、バチカン、Vatican City. One more trivial question. One country doesn't have a square or rectangular flag in the world. Which country is it? 何ですか？ネパール、ネポー。Very interesting shape. 面白いですね。Now, can you spot Nepal's flag on the screen? Yes, it's here. ここです。これはオーストラリアです。Yes, this is an Australian flag. And there is a very similar flag as this. Which country's flag is this? 何ですか？ニュージーランド、New Zealand. Here's another flag with the Union Jack at top left corner, like Australia and New Zealand. Have you seen this flag before? Actually, this flag is not used anymore. Which country's previous flag is this? 何ですか？カナダです。Now, you know there are about 200 flags of countries in the world. And as you know, there are some very similar flags. Here are some examples. And one of them is a flag of France. France. Do you know which one it is? どれですか？ Which one is it? はい、これです。The middle one is オランダ which is Holland or Netherlands. And the right one is ロシア which is Russia. This time, let's find a flag of Italia, Italy. Which one is it? どれですか？ Which one is it? はい、これです。The left one is メキシコ Mexico. And right one is ブルガリア Bulgaria. You might be getting a little bit tired now, so this is the last question for today. The last one is Morocco. So which one is the flag of Morocco? Morocco. どれですか？ Which one is it? これです。Then the middle one is はい、ベトナムです。Vietnam. And right one is はい、中国です。China. Here is a world map in which Pacific Ocean is in the middle. Here is another world map, and this one has Europe and Africa in the center. Another one is here, and this one is upside down, comparing to the ones commonly used. They are different, but all of them have something in common though. That is, they are all flat, two-dimensional. But as you know, the Earth is not flat, but it is globe. So how were these maps made by changing 3 dimensions to 2 dimensions? Are these maps really accurate? Then, I found a very interesting video online. This person tried to make a flat map by cutting up the plastic globe ball. The link of this video can be found under the name of this video if you're interested. As you could imagine, he struggled and he had to stretch it like this and that to avoid cutting up countries on it. Now, as you can tell, the top part and bottom part of the Earth, locations close to North Pole and South Pole, need to be really stretched to sit on the flat surface, like this. So the size of each country can show its true size on a map. Then somebody genius invented this amazing website called The True Size Of. You can compare the true size of a particular country to other countries by moving it around. So, for example, if you type in Japan, Japan appears colored like this. Then, if you move it next to Europe, that should be the size of Japan by comparison on the map. 大きいですね. Quite big, isn't it? If you choose Russia, it is a huge country. 大きいです. Then, if you move it to the equator, that would be the size of Russia if it was located there on the Earth. Totally different, isn't it? Let's enjoy comparing the size of your country by moving it around on the map. Now you know how these countries are pronounced in Japanese, and also you know that they are written in Katakana. There are a lot of words in Japanese written in Katakana, which are borrowed words from other languages. And probably you can guess what they are by listening to the sound. Here we go. マクドナルド、マクドナルド。Can you guess what it is? Yes, it is McDonald's. And ハンバーガー、ハンバーガー。Yes, it is hamburger. And next one, タクシー、タクシー。It is taxi. And バス、バス is bus. This video, Tokyo Bon, is very funny and shows us a lot of katakana words in Japanese. I'm sure you would love it. I hope you could enjoy learning country names in Japanese and also some katakana words today. またね